today we are going to something really amazing. Many people actually complain that they're not getting enough immersion from Dolby Access app or from Dolby Atmos content when they play with it. Many complaints. I actually worked really hard on this. I researched. I actually experimented 20 plus hours just to see how we can make our Dolby Atmos sound much more immersive, which will actually feel like it is uh, nearly as close as it gets to like any dedicated Dolby Atmos soundbar or home theater system. Your stereo can do this trick, and this is how. Let me show you. First of all, in Dolby Atmos, you will see many things. Your Dolby Atmos might not have this dynamic feature. It will have like this Dolby Atmos for headphones, etc. Not Dolby Atmos for built-in speaker stereo. So let's solve that. The thing is, you actually don't need Dolby Atmos for built-in speaker. Dolby Atmos for headphone is fine and good enough, and make sure it is default or large if you're using stereo. So what we are going to do is to go to custom, and we are going to do some things which will make your sound exactly much more wider, because we are going to cut all the frequencies which doesn't actually need for Dolby Atmos directional cues and Dolby Atmos immersion, and we will just boost the Dolby Atmos immersive frequency. So first of all, 4 kHz is in your face frequency. We are putting it down. 1 kHz is absolutely necessary. A scientist actually researched and he boosted 1 kHz frequency, and then 80% of the people who was on that research, they said that even though speaker were in front of those people, they said that the sound is coming from the behind. So it is important, and please remember you have to turn off for your left cut. So yes, 4 kHz is in your face frequency. Many people might say it's your TF or head related transfer function, etc. There, this is bogus, wrong. Just turn off. Even there, you wouldn't want them to in your face, right? This is the general stereo frequency. We want wide sound state where if a plane goes like boom above your head, you will want this effect to last much longer than usual, which 4 kHz frequency consumes. Alright, so 2 kHz, this is, we are putting on -5 to -6 decibel, because between 4 to 2 kHz there is 3 kHz, which actually dampens that sound in front of your face. So this is not necessary. You can keep the bass 32 to 64, but here 125 kHz frequency, it starts to modify the voice, but we are not making zero because we keep the voice without any distortion. So here we keep it. This is the money frequency, as they say, and this sounds like a little bit boxy, and it doesn't have any metadata of Dolby Atmos, so we are keeping it down to -5 decibel. Now what is important is 500 kilohertz and 500 hertz and 1 kilohertz. Why? All Dolby Atmos immersive cues are here in 500 hertz. Did you ever see that? I bet not. No AI, no human, no one could tell you that most Dolby Atmos metadata actually stays in 500 hertz. This is the secret. This is no one knows. You know now. I did 20 hours plus research, and it feels like when I put this higher, or when I boost this, those plane going above my ear, or cars are passing, or those swords which are sounding inside, they last much longer if I boost this. So this is absolutely important. And 1 kilohertz, I told you this is important. And why? Many people will argue that 8 kilohertz will give you detail, but not those Dolby Atmos detail. Those are treble details. Trust me, there is nothing here. Absolutely nothing about Dolby Atmos, but 16 kilohertz to above is different. It gives you a higher headroom. It will make you feel wide, which gives you foundation on this side of Dolby Atmos immersion metadata. So you will get all metadatas boosted here. They will last much longer as we cut all those unnecessary frequencies, and this one will give you wide room. Many high-end headphone you will see there are human can hear 20 kilohertz up to, but those headphone has 40 kilohertz, only because they want to give headroom to those people. So that's why it is absolutely important. And yes, after making this frequency, you will actually feel like the sound is much less details and sound is lower, but your Atmos cues would be boosted so much that you will feel like, oh my gosh, this is wow. So you don't need all those detail unnecessary sound where Dolby Atmos doesn't there. We just boosted the spatial cues where Dolby Atmos are here, and by doing so, you make your stereo as close as it gets to a dedicated Dolby Atmos soundbar. Thank me later. First try it and then comment and let me know how does it feel. Volume up, listen to only those special cues, and then be amazed.